What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We've got another episode of Where Are They Now, and today's episode is about a streamer on Twitch TV who goes by the name of Tourva. A lot of you guys will have heard of him. In fact, recently we posted a video about somebody who plays with him. That guy goes by the name of Nightlen, and we found out that he actually played with Tourva in the past. Whether or not they still play together, I don't know, but we're going to get into that today, whether or not Tourva still streams on Twitch TV. We posted a video 8 months ago on February the 3rd, 2021, and this was of Tourva being caught up in that ban wave. Okay, it was an engine owning detection again, and he got caught up in that ban wave. He got his account perma banned, and he tried to say on Twitter, imagine being too good that you get banned. False bans flying about all over the place whenever there's an engine owning ban wave, whenever there's a detection of spoofers or anything like that. Everybody who gets caught up in it, it was a false ban. It wasn't me. I'm just too good. My aim's so good they think it's aimbot. Get over yourself. In today's video, we're going to showcase the first video we put out of Tourva. We did post a couple of them because we've done a couple of follow-up videos on it. And he got a bit toxic in the back and forth, but obviously, you know how we roll on this channel. We just stay professional, because the way I see it, if you have to resort to personal insults, you've already lost. And Tourva did resort to personal insults. But we'll get into that, and we will post all those extra videos in the description of this video below. So if you do enjoy the video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. But be sure to watch this video through first to make sure you enjoy the content on this channel. Also, go and follow me on Twitter at Badboy Beaman. It's the best place to stay in touch with me and stay up to date with things going on. Right, let's crack on with the video. Imagine being false banned for being too good. LMAO, this can't be right, bro. Someone please explain this shit to me. Account perma banned. First of all, what we're going to do, we're going to take a look on his Twitter account, because this is where I found out that the guy had been perma-banned. Tourva, 24, CEO of Team Never Lacking, business inquiries, blah, blah, blah. And there's all his sponsors. Imagine being false banned for being too good. LMAO, this can't be right, bro. Someone please explain this shit to me. Account perma-banned. Okay? He's saying that he was falsely banned. No. No, engine owning have just done a 60,000 account ban wave, mate. Okay, so you've just been banned for being up to no good. The latest engine owning ban wave wasn't a detect of the cheat itself. Such a simple tactic was used. They simply monitored trace files left by the cheat loader itself, and then they have banned from that. There is a 0% chance of a false positive, as they are only banning trace files from people that executed the engine owning loader. So even if you run a loader from a USB device, it will still leave traces in the windows. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go over to his Twitch account and check out some of his footage. Let's head over. What we're going to point out here, right, is that some of his streams are $5,000 slay out Tony, $5,000 slay out Tony. So we know that this guy gets involved in tournaments for high wages, okay? Whether or not that's high to you, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to be cheating in, yeah?
One to my right.
Based on the videos that we've actually seen, they don't seem very suspect. This guy always has UAVs popped. They're always picking up bounties. So let's be honest, he could just be using walls. What player in their right mind with 545k followers is going to be using blatant aimbot? Maybe he's got a zero field of view, so you have to be aimed directly at the enemy and it kills them that way. And if you've got a very good aim smoothness set up, if you've got it set up right, it can still move side to side slightly based on the enemy's movement. If they're standing still, it will only hit the centre mass, whether or not that's head or body. But again, like I said, if he's got them set up right, it'll probably be body. But this guy has got 545,000 followers. They're always using UAVs, always using bounties, playing in tournaments. You know, the guy's getting 27,000 views, 52,000 views, 76,000 views, 48,000 views. Guess what? He hasn't streamed since the day before the ban. And then all of a sudden, he puts a post up saying that he's been perma-banned. At least he was honest about it on Twitter, although he's trying to find out why he was wrongly accused. I don't think he was. This is a very similar Wagnificent moment where Wagnificent was live at the time and he got perma-banned. In fact, let's show you that now.
How's my game so bright in video settings?
So now you've seen that, let's be honest, okay? This guy, just because he's got 545,000 followers doesn't mean that he's not up to no good. It's been proven in the past that big streamers will cheat. It's been proven in the past that pro players will cheat, even at LAN events. And, you know, these guys have been banned from any future tournaments and things like that. And they've been banned off the streaming platforms as well. So keep your eyes peeled on Tourva, guys, because this guy's been permanently banned on the exact same day. 60,000 Activision accounts were perma-banned for being detected with engine owning. Who in the right mind uses engine owning when they're at that level?
So I go for it again, I guess.
Bye, Tour.
Found some cash here.
Found this video on his YouTube channel. We're going to watch for a couple of kills throughout. Oh, did you see that then? Okay, I just want to point something out to you as well. It's very poor quality, so I'm going to skip it back to try and get a better quality part. See this here? Headshot. And then straight after that moment of him lasering that guy out the sky with a headshot, watch this now. Did you see that? Let's slow it down a little bit. He's obviously looking that way because there's a bounty over there on the minimap. And he looks again, but you'll see it snap as soon as he starts shooting. Look where it's hitting. Oh. No recoil, no recoil. What a lovely kill that was. A nice straight laser. Like, there's no UAV up whatsoever. There's a guy there. He shoots him. That seemed a bit suspect. Seems sticky. Jumps straight back out. And he automatically expects that guy. Let's go back a little bit. So from here, you look at the minimap again. There's no dots on the minimap. He jumps that wall. Instantly starts shooting at that guy as he comes around the corner. Okay, that's a fair kill. But look, center mass until the enemy is down, by the way. And then his aim seems to jitter a little bit as it goes down. But he jumps straight back out of that door and looks directly this way by that door on the other bunker. Let's put it in slow motion for this, actually. So he's already pre-aiming until that enemy comes out. But that enemy's come out of that door, right? And he was already pre-aiming it. There was no one showing up on the minimap until he was already stood there pre-aiming and that enemy come out. Okay. Now that's 2 enemies killed and dead, yeah? This is quads that he's playing, so there's got to be more, surely. But watch this now. He's just killed 2 players. Automatically turning. That was some nice headshots, wasn't it? Yeah, headshots, look. Perfectly placed headshot as he turned and snapped onto the enemy there. So not only did he know that player's location while he was sitting still, but he hit him directly in the head. And then he runs straight towards him. Pay attention to the minimap, no one there. He already starts turning. And locks onto the enemy's head there. The enemy, who he did not know was there, he's already started turning before he turns the corner and then locks onto the enemy's head. You know, the guy's got 0 recoil on his AMAX. He's absolutely lasering people with headshots from over 100 meters. People who are floating in with the parachute in the sky, headshots, and then again turning corners where he shouldn't know an enemy is and absolutely lasering them with headshots. And he's already pre-turning before actually getting around the edge of that building. So all to me seems extremely suspicious, along with the fact that he's been permabanned on his account. And automatically turns in and a laser beam. Let me explain something to you now, what you just witnessed there as well, right? And I didn't spot this the first time round, but watch this. There is a setting on engine owning cheats called scan, and this is an aimbot setting. So you've got headshots only, you've got chest shots only, you've got chest first scan and head first scan. And what it will do, it will shoot directly at the position first, head or chest, and then it scans in a straight line up and down the body. So as soon as he turns into this office, it locks straight onto the enemy's head, and you will see it then scan up and down in a straight line. And if he's already on the enemy's head at that point, what is the need to go up and down? There isn't. The enemy was actually stood still in a position looking out the window. So watch now. Automatically from the waist straight up to the head, and then it scans up and down. That is head first scan setting on engine owning software. And guess what? Engine owning is the software that got detected and 60,000 Activision accounts got banned. Bang to rights, mate. So you can see there in that video, Tourva Perma banned. He decided to go to Twitter talking about a false ban and so on. Since that, he actually went ahead and made a new account and tried to claim it to be the same account. That video is linked in the description below, where we proved that it's a different account, by the way. He went on to try and personally insult me, so we responded to that. That's also in the description below. Pretty much anything to do with the story of what happened after this is in the description below. All the links to those videos are down there. But what I want to do now, I want to see whether or not Tourva has grown since that. Whether or not he's still able to stream on Twitch, compete in tournaments or anything like that. Let's go and get into it now. Okay, so first of all, we've come across to Social Blade. We're going to go and check where he was at back then in February of this year. So let's scroll down to the bottom to the graphs here. We've got total followers for Tourva. Okay, so we're looking at February, which is, say January, the end of January, he was on 544,931 followers back then. Okay. Where is he now? 309,000 followers, which means that's a partial win. He's lost over 200,000 followers, but there were also rumours circulating back then that he may well have been doing a follow bot or view bot or something along those lines. But that is all just hearsay. But with the way in which it dropped between April and I'd say May, that's a massive drop. That's over 220,000 followers disappeared in a month. In less than a month. So maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. However, let's go over now and take a look at his Twitch channel today. Here we've got it, 309,000 followers, which again is still a lot of followers, okay? That's a lot of followers. Ridiculous amount of followers for somebody who was being banned, who lied to his community, who then made a second account and tried to claim it to be the main account. In fact, he never made a second account. He bought a second account. He bought a preloaded account, something that was aged, which means that the level was up on it. It had all the camos unlocked and so on. A lot of those aged accounts are linked to accounts being stolen as well. So somebody has their account hacked, stolen, name change, bang. There you go, mate. Have that 20 quid. That's a big method of how they get the aged accounts. And Tourva was willing to sit there and say, listen, I got my account back. It was a false ban. When in fact, the account that he was on was about 100 levels lower. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was mentioned in one of the videos linked down below. So don't forget to go and check them out, guys. But right now, this is the big problem that I've got. This is the biggest problem about Tourva that I've got, is that he is still able to compete in tournaments, not just small fry tournaments, not just little $500 tournaments, $200 tournaments. Although, by the way, guys, that is still a lot of money to some people. We're talking about the big ones. We're talking about the 75k Twitch Rivals tournament 2 days ago. 2 days ago, same again. If we actually have a look at all of his recent broadcasts, view all, and scroll down through these, how many of them are tournaments? Because we actually have looked through these. Look, Vibin 25,000 tournament later. This guy got permanently banned on his Activision account. Exactly the same way that Magnificent did. The one thing that they both have in common is they both just denied the fact that they were cheating. And that's just a whole other level of narcissism if you get banned by the game developers in a detection of tracer files of a certain cheat. You know, your account's been caught up in that. and you're trying to deny the fact that you were using them cheats. Doesn't wash with me, doesn't wash with a lot of people, but there's still 309,000 people following Tourva on Twitch TV. And look at that little purple tick next to his name as well, guys, which means he's still a Twitch partner, even after having his Activision account permanently banned. And he's still been able to enter into all these tournaments. 5k there, that's probably the smallest one he's entered. So we've seen one here for 75k, 25k and 5k, and I'm sure there will have been plenty more between back then and now. So Tourva is still able to be going on, streaming every day and entering into the big money tournaments. I've actually seen his name on the roster for the Twitch Rivals tournament on multiple occasions as well, along with Magnificent. So what does it mean if Activision, the game developers, are actually going to ban you? What does that actually mean? Nothing, because you just make a new account. Let's hope the anti-cheat does work though, guys, yeah? Well, there we have it, guys. Tourva permanently banned in February this year. He's now still sitting on 309,000 followers and he is still a Twitch partner. But he did lose over 200,000 followers in that sort of time frame, which is a good win, I suppose. It's a partial win because still Tourva's allowed to live stream every day to the platform where he goes on to make money, where he was actually on and cheating back then. He's still allowed to stream to that platform, but he's still allowed to enter into the tournaments. And that's the biggest down problem here. These game developers, if they're wanting to ban people, they need to step up and put a red marker on their name somehow so that any future accounts that they make aren't allowed to enter into these tournaments. So it's a partial win because he lost over 200,000 followers, but at the same time, it's still a little bit of an L because he's still got over 300,000, he's still a Twitch partner, and he's still making money every day from streaming the game that he got caught cheating in. If you did enjoy the video today, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Badboy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!